We have so much to get to tonight. Let's start on the ice with the boys section tournament. In section 1-2A, the 2-seeded Mayo Spartans faced off against the 3-seed, the Lakeville North Panthers. The Spartans are in the white jerseys there, and take a look at this one. Samuel Jacobson shoots, and Cohen Ruskell finishes the job. Mayo gets on the board first with a 1-0 lead. And then Panthers' Griffin Kranz intercepts that pass perfectly, and it banks off the iron to tie this one up at 1. And in overtime, the Panthers advance, getting the 3-2 victory. And the 5-seeded Century Panthers hit the ice against a tough 1-seeded Lakeville South Cougars squad. This one was all Cougars. Pass to Tate Pritchard in front of the net, and he adds another goal to the scoreboard in the third. Lakeville South shuts out Century 6-0. In section 1A, the 1-seeded Northfield Raiders faced off against the 4-seed, the Dodge County Wildcats. The Raiders lead 5-1, and Brecken Riley shoots. Will Cashin tips it in to add to the lead in the second. Cashin with a hat trick with a lot of time to go. The Wildcats spent a ton of time in the D zone after 2. Northfield had 49 shots on goal. The Raiders run away with this one, beating the Wildcats 6-1. And the 2-seeded New Prague Trojans took on the 3-seeded Albert Lee Tigers. The Tigers score first, pass to Connor Prissig. He shoots and he scores. Albert Lee leads 1-0 in the first, and chaos in front of the net leads to a Trojans goal right there. Braden Waitis ties it up at 2. The Trojans advance, beating the Tigers 7-5. And switching to the mat in boys section wrestling, we have so many first place winners, so let's get right to the finals. In 106, Chatfield's Javier Berg is taking on Ryan LeCain from Kenyon Wanamingo. Berg is in the white and LeCain is in the black and red. Berg has control of the waist right here and falls backwards to get 2 points and the 6-0 win. In 113, Michael Olson from Albert Lee is taking on Noah Schaefer from Zambroda Mazeppa. Olson is in the blue and red, and Schaefer is in the blue and white. Olson uses a 2-on-1 arm tie to snap Schaefer down to take an early 4-1 lead. Olson wins this one 13-8. And in 138, Avon Waisman from Albert Lee takes on Jace DeYoung from Stewartville. Waisman is in the blue and red, and DeYoung is in the yellow and maroon. Waisman uses a 2-on-1 to set up the outside single leg takedown right there. He beats DeYoung 7-0. In 152, Luke Swanson from Casson Manorville takes on Caleb Lochner from ZM. Swanson is in the black and the blue, and Lochner is in the blue and the white. Lochner tries to lock in a near side cradle, but Swanson scrambles out for the 3-2 victory. In 160, Dobriota's Gavin Gust takes on Orion Sass from FCLM. Gust is in the yellow and maroon, and Sass is in the black and the blue. Gust hits the fireman's carry. After escaping from the bottom, he beats Sass by major decision 17-6. In 170, Cole Glazier from Casson Manorville takes on Christian Rodriguez from Waseca. Glazier snaps on the head, and he shoots in for the single and switches off to the double. Glazier wins by tech fall 19-4. In 182, Cale Schott from Chatfield takes on Eric Moss from Caledonia Houston. Schott is in the white and the maroon, and Moss is in the white and the gold. Moss shoots in for the outside single right there, but Schott stuffs it and takes the back. Schott uses that to set up the half Nelson pin. And in 195, Eli Richardson from Casson Manorville takes on Peyton Garza from Waseca. Richardson picks up Garza and slams him down for 2 points. He sets up a cow catcher and places Garza on his back. He defeats Garza by pin. In 285, Carter Gears from Byron takes on Heath Parrish from Casson Manorville. Parrish sends Gertz flying for the takedown and 3 back points. Parrish defeats Gertz by pin. Congrats to all of the wrestlers that competed today, and shout out to Trevor. Championship games were tonight for Iowa boys basketball teams. We had 2 teams trying to punch their tickets to the state tournament. In the 2A4 championship matchup, it was a battle of the Bulldogs. MFL Marmac Bulldogs handed the Lake Mills Bulldogs its first loss of the season, getting the 57-48 win. And in a 1A2 final, the Dunkerton Raiders knocked off the Newman Catholic Knights in a close one, 68-64.